we're back on Sorcerer Radio at srsounds.com. It's me, Sandi Alexander. Thank you again, everyone, for joining us this Disney Trip Tips Hour. My husband, Michael, is joining me again.
Start again.
Yes, let's start again. Oh, start again?
That was too loud.
Hi. Okay, ready? And we're back on Sorcerer Radio at srsounds.com. It's me, Sandi Alexander, and my husband, Michael. We are way inside this Disney Trip Tips Hour. Thank you again, everyone, for joining us. And don't forget the Sorcerer Radio Disney Fun Zone. If you have not liked that yet on the Facebook page, please do so and be a part of our little family, along with the Sorcerer Radio Facebook page, the Disney Trip Tips Facebook page, and all the other pages. And srsounds.com, the drop-down menu's there, and you could see all the other shows that you would love to check out. At least I hope you would love to check out on Sorcerer Radio. Hey, our trivia question again, we're not going to give the answer yet, but Big Thunder Mining Company's pay scale is meant to be seen only by the paymaster, but you won't have any trouble seeing it. The foreman is at the top of the pay scale with $10.48 per day, but the lowly mucker is at the bottom of the totem pole, having a horrible job with very little reward. How much does the mucker make each day? We'll give you the answer in just a little bit. Stay close for that.
What would his mother be called?
Don't even go there, okay? What do you think of these things? I mean, I step away, not even for an instant, and your mind just all of a sudden goes to that other area.
By the way, that's not a riddle.
That's not. No, it's not. I never
It's a
said it
straight up
was.
trivia question.
It's a math question. But
No, it's not.
What do you mean?
They didn't give you any information to solve a math riddle.
Okay, well, I gave it to you to solve the math riddle. Maybe somebody else.
It's
to
not
solve
in
it.
there. What they're expecting you to do is look at the sign and give them the answer.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're not there, well, okay, fine. Well, maybe some people are back at their homes and doing whatever, and they're sitting at their desk and they're trying to figure
How
out
are they
the
going
answer.
to do? There's no math to be done. Okay, they tell you what the boss makes, but they don't tell you. They say the
Lowly mucker.
The lowly mucker
You better watch that.
only makes a certain percentage of what he makes, or he makes twice what he makes minus 1/5.
Okay.
But there's no. It's not in there.
Yeah,
It's
but
just,
you figured it out.
Yeah, because I looked in the back of the book.
Oh, gosh. See, you're not supposed to do that. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, when we were talking about our last trip, we forgot to mention we hadn't seen this show at least for 4 years, 5 years. We went back and checked out Fantasmic
Yeah.
at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and I
Right.
love that show.
You do.
And we got great seats again. Got a little sprayed this time around, but
Awesome.
it's great. We were close
Yeah, go ahead and
enough.
get sprayed.
And
Put your phone away.
yeah, and I just love all of it. And
The
the
whole thing?
scenes, and it was a great crowd that was there. And of course, somebody had what do you call that? The wave. They got the wave going again,
Yeah.
as they always do in there. But it was just
Hold on.
a great show to see. Something's humming. We're in our little studio down here. You're humming.
Wasn't me.
It wasn't me. It wasn't Michael, and it wasn't me, but something is humming.
Oh, that's my phone rebooting.
Oh,
I'm so
wow.
sorry.
You didn't even know that. Okay. Other shows.
Wait, go back.
What? What are we talking about? Fantasmic?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to say? I can splice all this
Fix it
together.
in post-production.
Yes.
Nice.
What did you want to talk about? Fantasmic.
Well, you've brought it up, and
I thought you wanted to add a
the whole
little
thing was just a
introspective to it.
Okay.
My favorite part, seriously, is when Sorcerer Mickey comes out at the very top. And I love that.
Oh, yeah.
After the boat is going by with everybody, and all of a sudden he shows up. It just brings
Some
me
imagination,
a
huh?
little tear to my eye. No, and he's way up high in his sorcerer's outfit, and
Right.
he's panning the crowd, and the fireworks are going off.
My favorite part is the preposterousness of the Pocahontas scene.
Yeah, she just stands there with that.
Yeah, put your chest out.
And I was like, the same thing. She doesn't say anything, but that was Captain John Smith's girl, so I guess there's something about it. Anyway, the other shows, nighttime shows to check out: the Electrical Water Parade, which we saw in our very first, pageant. We saw that on our very first time and night.
Yeah, I did.
At the Wilderness Lodge.
In 1973, I saw it.
Yeah,
Yes.
you saw it then, but I thought
It was a lot
really
better
cool.
when I was 3.
Well, yeah, but it's still cute. It's kitschy, I think.
Kitschy?
Yeah.
I don't think it's kitschy.
Yeah, it's kitschy.
I don't think it's kitschy.
Why don't you think it is? To me, I think it is because look at the
You don't put
serpent.
it on. You don't put it on the shelf as an
you don't put it on-
ironic
but it's a kitschy
decoration.
little act.
That's what
is what I
kitschiness
think.
is.
Yeah, but I think why can't I use that? It's a kitschy little act.
Because I don't think you're using the word kitsch properly.
All right. Well, anyway, it's on the 7 Seas.
It's
Lagoon.
wholesome,
If you ever see
and
it.
it's cute.
All right. Well, that's it. We'll say it's wholesome and it's cute
Kitschy,
and it's
not
old
so
fashioned.
much.
The street performers,
What?
not to be mistaken for street walkers,
Walkers, yeah.
or vendors, street performers.
It's a family show.
Yes, at Disney's Boardwalk they are at Disney's Boardwalk evenings between 7 and 10 p.m. You know, we've never gone there. We have never gone there.
Right.
There are jugglers, magicians, a whole bunch more. Let me see. There are 3 performers each evening, 6 total, so you'll see them more than once. The shows take place in front of the Flying Fish Cafe and the Screen Door General Store. If the weather is inclement, check inside. We mentioned the Main Street Electrical Parade. I do love this one, and you said this is one also when you and James did your Grand Slammery, and you were the last ones there. So this is the parade. The
Yeah.
guys came up to you, so that's pretty cool. Yeehaw, Bob Jackson.
You didn't give the title.
Yes, I did. I said Main Street Electrical Parade.
Okay, I just missed it in the
Magic
flurry
Kingdom.
of words.
The Yeehaw Bob Jackson at River Roost Lounge. This is at Disney's Port Orleans Resort Riverside. It's another hidden gem because we've never heard of it. Have you?
No.
I mean, we loved Port Orleans French Quarter, but we've never been to Riverside. But this gentleman has been there for well over a decade. And he sings songs and tells bad jokes.
Oh, good.
And audience participation is part of the fun.
Yeehaw.
Celebrate the magic. That's at Cinderella Castle, the Magic Kingdom. Illuminations, reflections of Earth. Out of all of the fireworks, your favorite?
Well, except for the song.
Well, what? You like illuminations?
I like Illuminations except for the song.
Okay.
Yeah.
We go on.
Yeah, I
Okay.
hate that.
But
So when you listen to the Millennium version, it's way better because it doesn't actually need any words.
right,
The tune is nice, but
you like the instrumental part.
I do. I like
Okay.
the instrumental part.
So, but out of all the fireworks, that's your favorite there. Because you've got
No,
Main Street,
I
you've
mean,
got the
straight up.
castle.
Okay, so it's my favorite when you take into account holiday wishes
Okay.
or holiday burst. The holiday burst. I'm sorry.
Right.
It's my favorite when you take into account the holiday burst. Then it's my favorite. Or like what we saw on New Year's Eve. That was really
there's
really
no.
great. Exactly.
I mean, I can't even say how wonderful that was.
But as a nightly fireworks show, which Wishes is better
Yeah. And then we've seen the ones in Disneyland.
because Wishes, yeah.
I thought Disneylands were cute.
Oh, they're good. They're very good. They're a little lower than the Disney World ones because they don't have a swamp that they can blow up the world on top of.
It's true, they'll just blow up half of Anaheim.
Right, exactly. So they're actually in the park. So,
But it was,
but they're still big and they're
Yeah.
still fun.
yeah.
But okay.
So, well, they're good.
Wait, what's the name of this article?
fireworks. It's the article about the
Every
eight nighttime shows that you must see
okay,
at
and
Disney.
so we went through 8,
So,
7, 6, and you're down to number 3, Illuminations. I would put it at number 2. I think it's better than Fantasmic.
oh, that I have to agree with.
I do. I think
mean,
Fantasmic's really good, but
I
I
like
think
the show. Yeah, I
Illuminations.
like Fantasmic.
Illuminations is better, and one of the great things about Illuminations is that you can see it from every country and you can see it from different angles.
Right.
Like obviously, our favorite time of seeing it was from the Rose and Crown, where we were sitting right at the water's edge eating dinner during the whole
Right.
show, which was pretty darn awesome.
Right, and that's courtesy of me. Thank
Yeah, you and your lies. Yeah, you
I-
got us right
I
over there.
Got us right up there.
It's our anniversary, and
Oh, please!
I'm
And my
pregnant,
lips,
and I
my
have a
lips
headache.
started. Well, I
and-
didn't do that far, but my lips started to quiver. It started to quiver, but my husband would really, this would really make his night. But as this list goes on to say, Fantasmic comes in at number 2 for this list, and Wishes, the Nighttime Spectacular at the Magic Kingdom.
Okay,
is
here's my problem with
number
this
1.
list.
All right, here we go. Here it comes, peeps.
It just said
Take
see
notes.
at Disney, right? Mm-hmm. World of Color should be number 3.
Well, well, but they're
World
talking
of-
about Walt Disney
World
World
of Color
here.
is just dang
talking
awesome.
about Walt
if
Disney
you can
World
get
here.
to it, get to it, because that is That is a
that
really,
is another good one.
really fantastic water show.
That I just thought we got
That-
the opportunity, to see that. Going back real quick, Disneyland, their fireworks, we got a chance to see them from the hotel we were staying at, because we were on the side of that. And then we got into the park and we watched it from in there. And then outside of the park, you could sit in their portico area, because everybody does it. And you could sit and watch the fireworks there.
Right.
But as Michael was talking about, their World of Color.
At California Adventure.
When we did the dinner theater ticket thing, right? And we
Right, so there's a special section.
Right.
But that's the same thing with Fantasmic. They have the special section, and even, I think they have it for Wishes, and they have it for Illumination. So everybody has this kind of package you can buy and get the special section, and the World of Color is no exception. So we did that, and I was blown away by the show.
It is. I mean, the food, by the way, was delicious. The restaurant, I forget what it was. It was some sort of vineyard-y type place, and it was good.
Type place.
And its decor was like a vineyard. But you went in, and they had, as Michael said, special seating. But the colors, you have to see it. I kept saying they were like jewels under the water. The way the colors were just illuminated, and we got a chance to see it up close. And then the hotel we were staying in was the Paradise Pier on the 14th floor, overlooking all of this. And when you look down on it, it's gorgeous, because again, the colors are just
they
sparkling.
play the music on the special closed caption Disney Channel.
Right, through
Hotel
throughout
TV.
Right.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you're talking about it, then you need to say Disney World.
Yeah.
You need to say 8 things you must see at Disney World, because I think World of Color is worth the trip.
It is. I would go see that again.
Yeah. I mean, part of it being worth the trip, and that was we've said this before, there's so much to do in LA that Disneyland is worth the trip as well. Because you can spend a couple days at their parks, but then do Universal, you can do SeaWorld, you can do just the Walk of Fame.
The beaches.
The beaches. You can do the mountains.
Right.
You can do. There's just so much to do in LA.
Well.
That Disney is just a tiny, tiny part of it. But if you're gonna go, see the World of Color.
Well, you have made the point of you have to make several trips back to the West Coast for your work.
I know.
And you have seen a lot, and like a day trips out of town. And he's not vacationing when he goes, but when he has gone out, you have seen really just the views that you have seen of downtown LA and the mountains. I mean, I'm not going to say it. You tell everybody. It's just beautiful, and the topography of where you have been.
Sure.
Just you have to explain it to people, because it blew me away.
Oh yeah, well, just the all the genomes that exist in LA County are fantastic. So they go from a volcanic island, Santa Catalina. It's not active volcano, obviously, but it was a volcanic upshoot, and so from there, and then you go to the beaches, Surf City, USA kind of stuff. And then, of course, you have this big city itself, second biggest in the nation, and all that's in the basin. They have Burbank and all the cities. And then there are smaller mountain ranges, the Hollywood Hills and the Verdugo Peaks. And then there's a huge mountain range, the San Gabriels. So you can basically go from, say you're driving, you can go from sea level, the beach, the actual sea, to 7,000 feet in a matter of an hour and a half.
Right.
And that's drive time.
And that just blew me away.
Exactly. And then beyond the San Gabriels, the front end is kind of a desert mountain range, and then the back end is like an alpine forest.
That was really pretty.
Exactly.
That day.
There's ski resorts there. It's just interesting. And then there's a high desert there as well. So, you can go from the sea to a place that's just like Vegas, Palmdale or Lancaster, in 2 hours.
Well, Michael, when we went there
hours.
for the first time, he had said, "Honey, we're near the San Andreas Fault," and I'm like immediately, "You're taking us right there?" Because you think immediately, or at least I did, earthquakes. And to see that was really interesting, because it was just this big old sand mountain thing. It was really neat. But as he said, he took us up I don't know how far up we went, but then all of a sudden we were in this little city called Wrightwood, California, where you would have thought you were in some little alpine village and there were pine trees and this, and it was all green because we had just left, as Michael said, the desert and dry and brown and this. But up in this little city, we stopped in a store and I asked the young lady, I'm like, do you get the change of seasons here? And she says, yes, we do. And that's what's so fascinating to me about where we have visited when Michael had to go back out for work in California. Where they are, they don't really see that change of seasons.
No, Southern California has...
they don't.
Well, they have 3 seasons. It's just...
Yeah, but it's not real like...
The range is, highs in the 60s to highs in the 90s.
Yeah.
So.
But there's so much to do out there, as we mentioned. We eventually got to Disneyland and spent a good, 3-4 days there. And that's just enough for out there. And if you, as we said, if you get a chance, go see the World of Color. You will not be disappointed in that show.
Oh, yeah. Just real quick, before you get too far off it, remember what Wrightwood's slogan is?
No, I don't.
Wrightwood, California, where the bears love people. It tastes like chicken.
That's right. That's right. I got my brother-in-law a T-shirt of that. I can't believe I forgot that. But it was really neat to see that. Because going back to that, the young lady who I spoke to said her sister lives in L.A. and she says, no, they don't see snow. They don't see anything like that down there. So, but if you ever get a chance to go out there, again, Disneyland, stop by there and go see the other. They've got Knott's Berry Farm and the Universal Studios. Michael was in Burbank, and he was not far from the Disney Studios.
Oh yeah, I got
and
you
the
some
library.
Pictures. Not the animation studios.
Yeah, so that was really cool. I was so excited when
yeah. So they have a fence to keep people out, but the top of it is all Mickey ears.
Aww.
And then there's Mickey ears on the cross sign.
Oh, I have to post those pictures for you.
You do.
Yeah, because they're really cute. Okay, we are almost out of our time for today.
Aww.
Yeah, I know. So, hey, let's go back to our trivia question. Big Thunder Mining Company's pay scale is meant to be seen only by the paymaster.
Find me the riddle in this as you're reading it.
Okay, there's no riddle. Let me read it again. Big Thunder Mining Company's pay scale is meant to be seen only by the paymaster, but you won't have any trouble seeing it. The foreman is at the top of the pay scale with $10.48 per day, but the lowly mucker is at the bottom of the totem pole, having a horrible job with very little reward. How much does the mucker make each day? And the answer is...
I don't know.
Oh, you just gave it to me. $1.40, okay? I love this little book. Fascinating facts, trivia, the hidden magic of Walt Disney World. Hey, thank you everyone who has already liked the Disney Trip Tips Facebook page. We love your comments, any ideas or any thoughts about what you would like to know on the show. We can find out information for you. Michael likes to run at the mouth all the time, so
what?
And he's on, and he loves to do it, and we love to hear from you, our listeners. So again, thank you everyone for listening. And the music is coming up. Here we go.
Yeah.
Gotta start dancing myself out. Get some more dance music, will you? Hey, this is Sandi Alexander and
Mr. Sandi Alexander.
Yes, okay, fine. My husband Michael.
I'm her arm candy, people.
I know, isn't he cute? My husband Michael. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us today on Sorcerer Radio. Replay is tonight at 8 p.m. right here on srsounds.com. See ya. The hell is that?
You never heard of Modest Mouse?
I guess you gotta crouch. What the hell is that? And you gotta cut that out.
Oh, I'm not cutting it out.
Oh, don't cut. Don't say that.